All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wonderful show talking real estate. The early bird special today is first person to type ring ring in the chat with the early bird wins the early bird special. First person to put ring ring in the chat. First person to put ring ring in the chat is the early bird special winner. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a double right there. Erica and Michael. We'll give it to both of you guys. Ring, 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 ring my bell. I'm just kidding. Do you see what I see? Is Talking Real Estate episode 216. Guys, it's been a wonderful, interesting week. I've had over the past, I would say more than a couple weeks, I've had clients slash friends that have done a lot of interesting things or had interesting things happen for them with their security cameras. So today is going to be you know what? We're gonna have a little fun, have a little tongue in cheek, a little interesting show about interesting ways you can use the security cameras. Now, again, I realize it's a family show. I'll try to keep it clean. We won't do anything ridiculous like that. Nothing crazy like that. I'll chow. Holy smokes with the chow. So, my first question to you is this. Do you have any type of security camera in or around your home? Do you have any type of security camera in or around your home? Do you have a trail cam? Do you have cameras outside the house? Do you have an Amazon watch? Do you have a ring ring? Do you have something inside? What do you got? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What do you got? Hello, Facebook user. How are you? Ring doorbell. There you go, Trace. Yep. Absolutely. Tell us what you got. Ring cam. Mike, good. Yeah, good deal. Okay. House alarm. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I've seen people that have like trail camera. Like, there's all kinds of reasons you can have security camera stuff like that. Good friend of mine, Rich Roberts, is in the security camera business. He does a lot of business for big businesses and puts them all over the place. I've had him on the show actually before. So again, we're kind of playing around with this one today. Have around and find out. Like absolutely. Steve Kreitz got nothing. Is in the house pointing out. Yeah, why? You're killing me. Blank camera. Okay. 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 Again, question is, do you have any type of security camera in and around your home? Wazzy cameras. Okay. That's what I haven't heard of before. That's what I've not heard of before. Second question. Let's go this route. Okay. Are you thinking about getting one? If you don't have one, are you thinking about getting one? If you don't have one, you're thinking about getting one. Trust me, I'm not trying to sell you on this. I just thought it would be an interesting topic. Again, had some folks, some friends slash clients that have had some interesting things go on with cameras these days. So I just thought it was one of those interesting topics. Chris Bergeron in the house, she says no. Facebook says no. Steve Kreitz, I have a gun. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Steve. That would not shock me if that was true. That would not. Hey, just got to the party. And yes, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. So the question again is, are you thinking about getting one? Are you thinking about getting a security camera inside, outside? I've seen them for all kinds of great. Want some outside? Sure. Okay. And again, guys, I'm not trying to sell you on the idea. I'm just curious. And being a curious realtor, I see lots of them. I don't have them in my own home. That's the second one. Okay. Okay. As in the chat, are you thinking about getting one? You think about getting a second one? City cameras, if you need some, let me know. I'll get you hooked up. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very good stuff. All right. So, in light of the mortgage minute today, I want to kind of do something a little bit different. I want to put something out there to you. Mike McLaughlin is in the wonderful town of Frankenmuth getting winter chicken dinner. So, I want to talk about something else in regards to mortgages. We'll throw the mortgage minute up there in his honor right now. I want to talk about neighbor has one. We checked there's things up. Yeah, I got you. Okay. So I want to talk about something real quickly, and that is called gift funds. You can get gift funds from a relative. Okay, you can get gift funds from a relative. Um, it seems like some folks maybe are not sure what that means. It means someone that's related to you typically, right? So you can get a certain amount of gift funds from a relative. Um, Typically, what happens with that, guys, and again, this is a realtor talking. I'm not a mortgage expert, but I've been doing this for a while. So if you get gift funds from a relative, okay, if you get gift funds from a relative, a lot of times they will try to do what's called sourcing those funds, right? They'll try to figure out they need to see those funds leave that person's account and then come to your account. So kind of invasive to a point a little bit, but hopefully folks understand that that's just trying to keep the world safe and no fraud and no money laundering or anything like that. So one of those things, just again, gift funds. So you can get gift funds from a relative or someone from a relative, but they probably have to source both ends of that thing. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind to let folks know, especially folks that are trying to buy their first home or buy something that they might need a little bit of help with. All right. Let's go to question number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to question number 3. Here it is. What are some other uses for household security cameras? Again, this is a family show, so don't get too far out of the realm. All of us are going to take our minds to the craziest, craziest place. I want you to have a little fun with this. So give me some ideas. What are some other things you could use? Let's see if your list comes up, clicks with my list. So I got a list of the top 8 that I thought up, but let me think. What do you think? What are some of the uses for household security cameras? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Give me some uses for household security cameras. Give me some things that you could wildlife, yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Either out far or in close, sure, sure. Sometimes the wildlife in our own homes, like we have babysitters, yeah. Watch shady real estate agents show in their house. Steve, listen, I'll tell you a quick story. I have a client who watches the family watches the show regularly where they caught a realtor giving a code out to a buyer with no realtor in sight. They had cameras on them. Okay. And that realtor got, I mean, all kinds of like bad stuff happened to him. I think he might have been pushed out of the company at one point in time because they gave the code, they gave the lockbox code to him without a realtor. So that's true. Watching shady real estate agents, that's not a bad thing to look at. Skunk patrol, yeah. Watching my dog while I'm gone, yeah. Weather watching, yeah. Finding out what the weather. Someone hurting your children, sure, yeah. Let's see, remotely, yeah, doing remotely weather watching. Keeping on my 12-year-old son, yep, absolutely, 100%, 100%. What else, guys? Come on, stretch those imagination. Tell me, what in the world could you possibly use security cameras for besides the basic security of your home? What else could you use them for? I got like 8. I come up with 8 of them. So I saw a couple in here, and we'll kind of rehash those too. What do you think? Mirror, mirror on the wall, what do you got for me? That's all. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got, ladies and gentlemen? Spying on my neighbor. Yep, absolutely. 100% spying on your neighbor. Aliens, they're coming. Do, 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 do. Aliens are coming. Yeah. What else? What else? What are some other uses for households? Deliveries. Yeah. Yep. Okay. If you're thinking about dating the Amazon or the UPS guy, that probably would help you too. That's probably a plus for you. They're probably a plus for you. So what do you think? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? I'll give you about 1 more minute. 1 more minute. There we go. Let's see. Bird watching. Yep. Watching neighbors bitching about your fence. They're probably doing that at my house going, God, that guy's always bitching about our fence all the time. Porch pirates. See, I never heard that term before today. I was doing some research today yesterday. Porch pirates. People that come out here, they have an eye patch. I'm going to get me this Amazon. What are they doing over there? The old porch pirates. What do you think? 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 I use them working from home and my husband had his surgery. Okay, fair, 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 fair. Yep. Watching my mother. Interesting. Sometimes you catch crimes. Yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting one too. All right. So the deep dive, ladies and gentlemen, the deep dive, and we'll dig into this and I'll try to tell some stories and make it a little more lively than just ridiculous. 8 creative camera uses. Let's go with number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Okay. Virtual. Hey, yo, from Algonac. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Virtual neighborhood watch. Now, I also saw the movie with Vince Vaughn many years ago. I mean, there are always those neighborhood watch signs with the little guy, the spy guy with the camera, the eyeglass, the magnifying glass. But you could do a neighborhood watch if there were like if you get cameras and your neighbor gets cameras, and neighbor, oh man, you got a virtual neighborhood watch going on there. So definitely, you probably could get like matching jackets, and everybody could could be like a great team there. So a little tongue in cheek, guys, a little neighborhood watch. That's number 8, though. That's number 8 on the top 8 ways. Okay, number 8. Let's go to number 7. Provide evidence for the authority. Hi, Shelly's shoulder. Oh, Shelly's not here, Trace. She is. I'm riding solo today, so that's why the show doesn't have as high energy as usually does. So let's go number 7. Number 7. Give evidence to law authorities. I can't get away. So I have somebody that I know close and dear that had an armed gunman around the block from them, right? And the people that I know had camera actually were directly across the street. So they could have gotten them on camera of all kinds of stuff. So evidence for the authorities. I thought I seen purple on your right side. No, buddy, ain't no purple here. There's Shelly right there. See, there she is. Maybe it was a ghost. Maybe it was. I'll tell you what, Trace. Let's do this. Let's give a quick shout out to Shelly and her mom. Mom's not feeling well, um, and Shelly's kind of keeping an eye on her right today. So that's where they're at. That's where those two golden girls are. That's what they're doing. So that's one. That's number 7. Let's go number 6, guys. Nanny cam for newborns. Nanny cam for newborns. If it's inside the house, especially, keep an eye on your newborn. Make sure they're doing okay. Because I know, especially first time parents freak out every time the kid, like going to check on the kid, make sure they're breathing right. So that could be that's definitely a use for it. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the feel betters. That's always a good thing. So that's number 6. Nanny cam, little nanny cam. Number 5, guys, number 5, record memorable family moments. Record memorable family moments. Think about that for a minute. Could use them to if somebody surprises you, like, let's see, last year, last year, the the girls surprised me by flying RJ on Father's Day. I had no idea, right? We got a video of it on phones, but could do that by camera too. Could do that by camera too. So definitely recording interesting and important family moments. That's not bad. It's not a bad one at all. Again, we're talking about 8 creative idea camera uses for security cameras inside or outside the home. And the reason Hey, Rach, good to see you. Good to see you. I saw you earlier today. The reason is I had a couple of friends that had some very interesting interactions with cameras. So I just kind of wanted to take this topic as far as we possibly could. Just want to take it as far as we possibly could. So number four, this is a Richard James Donald Bergeron special here. Record interesting animal life. I'm sure my son, if we had security cameras all over the house, would be watching possums and the mating of possums or the, the patterns of bunnies or something like that. Those of you don't know, he is out in the world. He's in college right now studying in fisheries and wildlife sciences. His spring break, unlike everybody else, spring break to Florida and the beaches was to track turtles. I think that's what he did was tracking turtles, things like that. So you could use security cameras to uh, get the dog GoPro, the dog GoPro, exactly. Okay. Also, if you think your dog's doing something ridiculous, or your cat, like you can't figure out which one's tearing up the house, if there's 2 of them, right? There's the evidence right there. Well, let's go to the cameras on this one and see what you got. So that is number 4. That is number 4. Number 3, get the teenagers out of bed. Especially if you have an outdoor camera. If like, "Mom, Dad, I left the house today at 7:15 for school. I was on time." No, you weren't. I looked at the camera. You were not on time. I know a lot of folks, especially folks even in my own family that watch their kids on phones or what do you call it? The phone tracker things, right? You could definitely make sure your kid gets up on time for school, right? You probably talk to them through that too. So that would be number 3. Get teenagers out of bed. Get teenagers out of bed. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, number 2, solve household mysteries. Okay. Do 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 do. Household mysteries. Like you never know. Like in our family, you never know who ate the last of the peanut butter. All of a sudden, the peanut butter's gone, and people are like, "I need the peanut butter." You ask people, "Hey, one of the kids, yeah, do you eat the peanut?" No, I don't need it. Huh? Nobody ever knows who ate the last of the peanut butter. Okay, nobody. If it's something in the fridge, not in the pantry, okay, that might not be true. In the fridge, if it's somebody that know what somebody ate, it's probably me. Even if any of the kids leave food in there that I like, it's too bad. Once it hits the fridge, it's free reign, baby. It is free reign, and I will eat leftovers from wherever they bring them from. So that's the household mystery that is not never need to be solved because that you know who it is. It'd be like the game of Clue. I would always be the one, right? I was always be the one. So number 2, household mysteries, guys. In the chat, you ever have household mysteries? If you ever had a household mystery, type yes or no in the chat. So it's curious to me. Is there ever anything that happened around your house? You go, what the heck was that? How did that happen? Where'd that come from? Why is that way? Like I had one friend of mine. That she puts something somewhere and always gets moved. Always, always, always. If you had security cameras in the house, you could figure out who's moving the stuff, right? You figure out who was moving the stuff. Definitely an easy one. Definitely an easy one. And the number 1 coolest use for security cameras scare the bejesus out of people on to give them a unique holiday experience. Halloween scared the holy bejesus. Trace says, my son comes out of his room every now and again. If I didn't have a camera, no one would believe. That's really good, Trace. That's really good. That is a household mystery right there. There it is, my good friend Tracy. It's a household mystery. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, we used to use one to watch an elderly person on the first floor at night. Sure. Yeah, we moved this. Who moved this or who ate that? Yep. How to frog get in the toilet. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, yeah, spirit sightings. So those are some of the most unique uses for security cameras. Those are some of the most unique uses. As I feel like when you get security cameras, it's just something else to watch. I mean, I feel like it's almost like just like it's almost like TikTok. You gotta watch, you gotta watch, you gotta watch, you gotta watch, and you're gonna see things you do or don't like. So I just again, the reason I brought this one up is just because I wanted to poke a little fun at security cameras. They're definitely a useful thing, especially in this day and age, because you don't know. You never know. Porch pirates, all kinds of people trespassing your property. So they're always useful things. But let's go to the second most wanted part of the show. Are you ready for this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that? Here we go. As if you don't know how this or that works, I put two different options up there. I may give you a shortened version of the actual option, and you can only choose one. You may not choose both. You may not choose neither. You got to choose this or that, this or that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This or that. Nanny cam or bird watcher? Nanny cam or bird watcher? Put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Nanny cam. So nanny or bird? Nanny or bird? Nanny or bird? Nanny cam or bird watcher? Which one's better use for a camera? For a security camera? Which one's a better use for it? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. It says bird watcher. Facebook user says nanny cam. Chris Bergeron says bird watcher. Facebook user says bird. Tweet. Aye, aye, aye. Steve Mark says nanny cam. Man, this is pretty tight. Birdwatch, come on, ladies and gentlemen. You got to vote for this or that. Here we go. This or that, this or that, this or that, this or that. Man, this is tight. Holy smokes. I might have to go to the tape on this one. It's neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Your vote counts. Nanny Cam or Birdwatcher, this or that, this or that. Which one, which one, which one, which one? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. All right, let me give it a few seconds here to look it up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna go with Birdwatcher on this one. Birdwatcher slimly was the victor for this or that, this or that. All right, number two, this or that. Number two. Here we go. Communication device or guest screener. So communication or screener. Which one? I can't say bird for the win. Communication device or guest screener. So communication or screener. Which one? Which one's a better use for a security camera? Which one's a better use for a security camera? Steve Mark says screener. You know why? Because he doesn't want anybody to come near his property. No, I knock on the door. He pretends like he doesn't even know me. Screener. Oh, screen. Look at all these antisocial people. Holy smokes. All kinds of screeners in the house. Communication device, screener. What do we got? Is it better to use as a communication device or a guest screener? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? You got 1 minute. Come on, make it happen. This or that. This or that. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Communication device or screener? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? What do you think? You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I love to use my these nuts. So if someone rings the doorbell, jeez. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Guest screener, communication device. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? 10 seconds. Why are we showing up as Facebook user outside? I have no idea, guys. No idea. Ridiculous. No idea why that's happening. No idea. All right, we're gonna throw that one up as a screener because all of us antisocial folks, yes, screener. Last one before we get there, though, I will tell you this: I was at a showing about a month ago now. I went out to the garage and I went to open the door, pull the garage door up, and somebody screamed at me, "Get the hell away from the door!" through their camera. So I walked away with the person with the client. I walked in the house. I came back out when they left. And they said, "Look, man, you can't sell a house unless you let me look in your garage." I think I didn't get any response or anything like that, but man, people use those definitely as all kinds of different things. So last one for this or that. Last one for this or that. Here we go. Cams or no cams? Which one you want? Cams or no cams? What do you think? Cams or no cams? What do you think? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. This or that. This or that. This or that. This or that. Cams or no cams? Cams or no cams? You may choose one, but you may not choose neither or either. Chris Bergeron says cams. Trace just says cams. Dave says I definitely need cams. Trace says cams. Outdoor cams. Chris Wojcinski says cams or no cams? Cams or no cams? What do you think? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Cams outside, but not inside. Ay. Shelly, if cams are inside the Shelly cam, we got to get the Shelly cam, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Marcus says cams. Facebook just says cams. Barb says cams. What do you think? Got 30 seconds. Cams or no cams? Cams or no cams? This or that. This or that. There she has put her name. She says cams. That's pretty much. I'll show you. I'll just put my name right in there. Ay. All right. The world has spoken. It says cams. It says cams. Ay. Ladies and gentlemen, now on to the most important part of the show, the part that you come from miles around, from Florida, from around the world to see. Okay. It is what realtors see. Your job is to caption a picture that we put up that we've seen either by ourselves. These are all from showings that I've done, but sometimes we get things from folks and fans and things like that. They're definitely ridiculous and unusual and great all in the same time. One of them is ridiculously creepy. One probably scared me a little bit. And the third made me laugh a little bit. So each one gave me an emotional response. I saw all of them this past week. So your job is to capture them and a chance for millions of dollars on a scratch off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. And here we go. What realtor see number one? What realtor see number one? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger for you. Let's try to make it big. There you go. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Take a look at that and tell us, put a caption in the chat. Tell us what amazing, ridiculous, funny things you have on your mind. Little Marilyn Monroe while walking upstairs. That's pretty good. Pennywise lives down there. Help me. I'm falling. Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Put your answer in the chat. The chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. Marilyn Monroe's home. First step is the most important step to progress. Yep, I definitely saw that. I saw that this week. I saw it in a home in Monroe, actually. That last step sure is a doozy. Heated stairs for the old folks. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I saw this in a house in Monroe. It definitely kind of shocked me. Needs heat or air to send up up or down the stairs, floating on there. There you go, floating on there. Sure. Got 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. What do you got? What realtor see number one? What realtor see number easy access to the basement? Jesus. Ay. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Er, and the winner is Pennywise lives down there, the scary clown from It. The scary clown from It. I will tell you this, I was afraid, I felt like I was walking through New York City over like a big city over the vents or something like that. I was a little nervous to step on top of that, put my foot right through it and fall to the basement or hurt myself in some way. Second, it was painted gold. So I felt like it was in like Ting Tut's house. Kids afraid blowing sunshine up here, a whole new me. That's a pretty good one too. All right. What realtor see number two? What realtor see number two? Here we go. This one made me laugh. This one made me laugh. Let's see if we can't get that one. What realtor see number two? There you go. Let me make it bigger for you. Let's go whole screen, see if that helps. That's better. What realtor see number two? You walk into a bathroom and you see this. What do you think? Kitty cats rule, yeah? Yeah, they do. I live alone. You live alone. Sorry, sir, you live alone on this one. What is the cat in the top right trying to do? I don't I don't know. That's a rough one. Only fat cats shower here. Cats on cats on cats. Cat aerobic instructor. Namaste. That's pretty good. Namaste is pretty good. Opposing cats. Yeah. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. It made me laugh a little bit. Definitely made me laugh. This was in a house in this is on the east side, I feel like. I feel like this one was in Macomb somewhere. Keep the water from getting you wet. We'll see. For the love of cats, guess they don't have real ones watching them in the bathroom. Yeah, our cat does that to Shelly all the time. All the animals want to watch her in the bathroom all the time. They're amazed by that. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Meowmaste. Meowmaste. Facebook user, let me know who you are, guys. We'll get that Facebook user. Try to correct that for next week. Facebook user, let me know who you are in the chat, and we'll get you. We'll get you taken care of. Last one, final one, the final one, the final one, the final one. Let's see. Get rid of that one. This one creeped Shelly out. This one definitely creeped Shelly out, and it's a little ridiculous too. Like it's kind of along the lines of the camera bit that we are just talking about. So you got to look kind of carefully. Look over to your right, though. All right. What realtor see number three? What realtor see number three? What realtor see number three? Big John, thank you, sir. I love me. I'm stay. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What realtor see? That is a closet, if that helps you. That is a closet, if that helps you. Kind of creeped Shelly out for sure. Glory. Yeah, glory. Oh, peeping Tom. Peephole for the peeps. CPS case. I spy with my little eye. Ay, 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 ay. Always feel like somebody's watching me. That's a good one. They like to watch for looking for the big eyeball. Harry Potter was in some weird. That's really good. What are you wearing today? Oh, Jesus. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. What realtor see number three? What realtor see number three? And again, we did see this. We actually saw this one. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous what we see on a daily basis. Fun, exciting, and interesting. Fun, exciting, and interesting. Somebody lives in the walls. There you go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Glory, glory, hallelujah. That's pretty good. Uh, what are you wearing today? Jesus, that's rough. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you have not joined the Talking Real Estate Facebook group, you should share this with anyone and everyone that you know. Okay, definitely share this with anyone and everyone that you know. Um, we definitely enjoy that. So always trying to make sure that I reach out to at least, I don't know, 5 or 10 people in the group. Nice, yeah, nice laid back, relaxed show. Yeah, it was fun today. It was a fun show today. I didn't have my hype girl up, but usually I have my hype girl here, so it's one of those things. So, guys, um, the after show, I'm going to talk a little bit about. I'm going to go off for a minute, so I'd love for you to come and listen. It's definitely interesting about all realtors are not created equal. So Shelly and I talked about this yesterday, and I will share with you there. So if you get a chance to come over to Talking Real Estate, the Facebook group, we do an after show every single show. We either work with guests, and you know what? Let me before I let you go. Before I let you go, hold on, hold on, hold on. Next week, we have the pool people coming. Mr. Mike from Mr. Mike's Pools. Okay, next week, Mr. Mike from Mr. Mike's Pool is going to be here. So spell check. So make sure you guys come and check it out. We're going to be Splish Splash, will be the name of the show, 217. So Mr. from Mike's Pools is going to be here. Yeah, answer all your questions, tell you all kinds of good, crazy stories. I'm sure he's got those. I will see you in the after show, ladies and gentlemen, in the Talk Facebook group. I'm Scott, and guess what? I'm definitely talking real estate.